be here.
Hi. Alright.
So, I see you have an extensive resume, and just out of curiosity, do you prefer to act on stage or in front of the camera?
Well, I'm seeking to be in a commercial, so I think in film, but I do like acting on the stage because I can be very expansive.
Mhm. So, I see that you also had the same job for 37 years. That's incredibly impressive. And that shows, you know, that you're able to stick with something that you choose to put your mind to. What exactly is that job that you were doing?
I was a teacher for kids with special needs.
Oh, wow.
Hmm
Oh, that's
So I
amazing.
have a lot of patience,
Mhm.
and I'm always very positive. I can see how things can get better,
Mhm.
and I loved my work.
Mhm.
It was very fun.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
What made you want to pursue commercial work and acting now?
Frankly, being a classroom teacher, I felt like I was always kind of entertaining anyway.
Mhm.
And so I retired, and then I thought, well, why not try and make a commercial? I could represent a niche for mature women.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember the commercial, Where's the Beef?
Oh, iconic. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. All right.
What is your favorite commercial of all time?
I'd have to say it's Where's the Beef? Or Yo Quiero Taco Bell. That's a good one.
Mhm.
And branching off from that, what role as a commercial actor have you seen in the past that you identify with?
Oh, like in daytime television, there are a lot of ads for medicine or
Barbara,
Beauty.
are you up?
beauty products.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Barbara, are you up? I'm up now. The don't spills.
Oh.
All right, thank you for answering that.
Mhm.
So here at Ideal, we garner a lot of work for our clients. We have clients that will be in up to 5 to 6 projects all at once. It's a lot of work, and we keep our clients very busy. If we do represent you, would you be able to keep up with garnering a lot of work all at once, or is it difficult for you to be flexible and adaptable? How would that
No,
work?
since
No.
I'm retired, I have lots and lots of time.
Mhm.
I have quite a bit of energy,
Mhm.
and I'm very task oriented. I can focus on a task and complete it. So I don't see any problem.
Awesome. That's good to hear. So I would assume you work well under pressure in stressful environments. And whatnot.
Chaos. I can work under chaos.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think working in a classroom for 37 years
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've definitely dealt with your fair amount of chaos.
Mhm.
Rejection is also a huge part of this industry. We can get you auditions, but we can't necessarily guarantee you a role if the audition doesn't go well. How well do you bounce back and persevere?
That's an interesting question, because I haven't really met a lot of rejection.
Mhm.
I've been pretty successful so far.
Mhm.
I guess that to accept rejection, you just have to take it kind of like batting practice
Mhm.
and learn from the experience and apply it to the next experience.
Mhm. Good.
So one of our clients has an idea for a commercial for a dancer.
Mm.
Can you sing as well?
I've been in a musical, and I did sing. However, one of the caveats on the script was sings badly. So I can sing enthusiastically and with a lot of musicality, but I wouldn't say that I really have a great voice.
Thank you for your candor, and that might work for us as well.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you have a lot of different types of dance experience and interesting kinds, like African belly and square dancing. That's really, really interesting. Is that stuff that you've been doing throughout your entire life? Or
I
something?
can call a square dance. I
Mhm.
used to have to teach square dance,
Mhm.
and I took flamenco, I took ballroom, I took, as I said, belly dance,
Mhm.
African. I can dance with live drums, and
Mhm.
lyrical, interpretive.
Mhm.
I took a lot of dance.
That's awesome.
I even tried tap.
Is that just something that is a hobby for you, or
Mhm.
that's awesome? What drew you to dance? What drew you to the different kinds?
Because when I first started teaching, I was an adapted physical education teacher, and I had to take lots of dance classes. And even as a little girl, I took tap, acrobat, and ballet. So
Oh,
I've
wow.
danced my entire life.
Wow.
I was in cotillion. I don't know if you know what cotillion is. It's
Yeah.
not only ballroom dance, but etiquette in the ballroom.
That's awesome. Would you say that you are versatile as an actor? If we put you in a commercial where you're supposed to be comedic, as opposed to a dramatic commercial, as opposed to, any other kind of genre, would you?
Yes, I can. I can be a variety of characters. In my student films, I portrayed police officers, cancer patients, panel judges.
What would you say you believe you excel in? What genre would you say is?
I was complimented on being a serious police officer.
Okay.
I have no further questions.
I think we've
I have a question for you.
absolutely.
Okay, I saw that you had worked for in the political arena before that, like you were working with Al Gore and Bill Clinton, and I'm active in the Democratic Club. What drew you to that area?
I was drawn out of a hat.
Oh, okay. And then I noticed that your parents had a record label.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the label? Maybe I knew some of their songs.
It's pretty underground.
Oh.
Yeah, it only lasted for about a couple of years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it didn't really work out for them, but it was definitely something that made me want to get into the industry, just seeing how they were behind it and everything. So.
Okay. Well, I'm very excited about meeting you both, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.
Did
for
we
having
want
me.
to have, do you have a monologue prepared? Or?
Sure I do.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
I was taking the resume.
As well.
So I'm like, okay, this is just a date that's not going to work out. That's obvious. And it's not the end of the world. I mean, I honestly didn't think that this was going to be the one for me or anything like that. I was just trying to go on a date. So I'm okay with the fact that this is largely pretty stupid when there comes a point in the evening that I sort of got perversely interested in this guy's story. I mean, he was talking about his ex-girlfriend, and the more he talked about her, the clearer it became that he was still sort of in love with her. And the more I listened, the more I realized that, hey, this was a first date for him too. And this thought honestly made me feel kind of warmly towards him. I sensed that we were fellow travelers, and so I said to him as a fellow traveler, well, why'd you break up? And he tells me this story about how your relationship with a person is like a movie in your head, and you have to be able to see how the movie's going to go. And he realized that he couldn't see how the movie was going, and so he had to break up with this woman. And he looked so sad. Meanwhile, I'm listening to all this, trying to figure it out, and I say, well, what do you mean a movie? And he goes through the whole thing again about how your relationship with a person and your movie and all this. And so finally I said, I don't know. Could it be that you broke up with the woman you love because of some insane metaphor? And then he got really mad. And he goes, no. It's about the end of the movie. And so things got even worse. And by the end of the evening, we were both really disgusted with each other. And I let him stick his tongue in my mouth anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah.